All right, let me get my headphones on and put my sunglasses on so I don't get distracted by the light in my eyes. I'm gonna start out with a song I've been working on called Anemone by Brian Jonestown Massacre. And let me get close to the microphone here. I'm probably got my head cut off. No, not bad. This will work. Playing through my Vox AC15. This guitar is a gold foil Tele, made in Mexico. Let's put the headphones on so I can hear. All right, cool. Got a lot of reverb on for this style, so I'm trying out some stuff. I don't like having my feet both on the floor unless I'm standing up, but tiny little seat here. Don't know if you have heard this song before or whatever. But I've adapted it to, for now, solo guitar. I wonder if I can do Indian style on this here. So that's my little riff. It's just hard enough. Just mute it down for singing. And so yeah, these videos here, these live videos I'm going to be doing for the next whatever, few days, maybe, I don't know, weeks. Man, I've got to get a more comfortable place to sit. I like the whole Japanese low desk floor type of thing. The only problem is if you need to use your feet as to push guitar pedals, then it's hard to do that while you're on the floor, but you can do it. I mean, you can do it. I've seen people do it, play piano on the floor. Or it doesn't, like if you're playing piano, it doesn't have to be on the floor, it can just be raised up a little bit. Of course people do it, it's just, you could even adapt it to where, you don't need to use your feet, you can use your hands, but unique to perhaps guitarists, we need both of our hands at almost all times, and so if we want to hit a loop pedal or something, we have to use our feet. But if I'm just playing, today I'm not going to be using loop pedals, so it's kind of nice just to do guitar and voice. So just freshly learned this riff, made it up. But well, I think I know how I feel. 'Cause I only play for real. Try to tip, learning the lyrics. You should be lifting me up. Said you're dragging me down. Flying over my head, landing all over town, landing all over town. Gives it some gotta tell you the truth. Oh baby, don't make me cry. You should be lifting me up, yeah. Instead you're dragging me down. Now I'm missing you more, 'cause baby you're not around. Baby you're not around. Well, I wanna know how it feels, 'cause I only play it for real. You should be picking me up, instead you're dragging me down. I could be giving you love, but baby you're not around. Baby you're not around. No, no, you're not around. Yeah, so that's Anemone, Brian Jonestown Massacre, and I have a singer that sings that. And so, like I was saying before, these live broadcasts will be about getting my band together and me as a. Sometimes I'll be here solo, sometimes I'll be here with another vocalist. We might use some kind of simple percussion, like unique textures and background electronic stuff when we do that. But it's going to be based on just broadcasting online. We will perform in public if the situation is right, but we're going to build it and just build it here online. So, well, another song. There's a few other songs that I'm really into right now. One of the big ones is Venus and Furs. Shiny, shiny, shiny boots of leather, whiplash girl child in the dark, comes in bells, his servant don't forsake him, strike dear mistress and cure his heart. Down he sends the streetlight fancies, chase the costumes she shall wear, ermine furs adorn the imperious, Severin, Severin awaits you there. I am tired, I am I could sleep for 1,000 years, 1,000 dreams that would awake me, different colors made of tears. Kiss the boot of shiny, shiny leather, shiny leather in the dark. Tongue of thorns, the belt that does await you. Strike, dear mistress, and cure his heart. Severin, Severin, speak so slightly. Severin, down on your bended knee. Taste the will and love not given lightly. Taste the whip, now plead for me. Shiny, shiny, shiny boots of leather, whiplash girl child in the dark. Severin, your servant, comes in bells, please don't forsake him. Strike, dear mistress, and cure his heart. Venus and Furs by the Velvet Underground, Lou Reed. All right, another tune I need to dig into and play around with. I guess I'll go ahead and do it now. Do I have it in here? I'm sure I do. Yeah, Ghost Riders in the Sky. An old cowboy went riding out one dark and windy day. Upon a ridge he rested as he went along his way, and all at once a mighty herd of red-eyed cows he saw, a-plowing through the ragged sky and up a cloudy draw. Their brands were still on fire and their hooves were made of steel. Well, I'm gonna have to memorize these lyrics so I can look down at my guitar to do that little lick I made up. Their horns were black and shiny, and their hot breath he could feel. A bolt of fear went through him as they thundered through the sky, for he saw the riders coming hard, and he heard their mournful cry. Yippee-i-oh, yippee-i-oh. Ghost riders in the sky. Well, their faces gaunt, their eyes were blurred, their shirts all soaked with sweat. He's riding hard to catch the herd, but he ain't caught 'em, yeah. 'Cause they've got to ride forever on that range up in the sky, on horses snorting fire. As they ride on, hear their cry. As the riders loped on by him, he heard one call his name. If you want to save your soul from hell, or riding on our range, Then cowboy, change your ways today, or with us you'll ride, trying to catch the devil's herd across these endless skies. Yippee-yi-yay, yippee-yi-yay. Ghost riders in the sky. Do that again. Yippee-yi-oh, yippee-yi-yay. Ghost riders in the sky. That's 3 songs down. I'll do a couple more. Let's see now. Yeah, I've got one in mind here. Let me see if I can pull up Bjork. It's hard to type. Uh-oh. I don't have that one in here. I was gonna do Yoga. I don't know how to say it. J-O-G-A, but I don't have it on this device. So let me do another one that I kind of relate to that because we were learning it at the same time. Me and Angelica. It's she was singing these. She does a great job. She's out of town on a little tour as a tattoo artist right now for a few weeks. So I'm just trying to get some music ready and just stay active. You know, now that I've got time off, I've cleared my summer of gigs and things with other bands and stuff, so I can focus on my own thing, on YouTube and whatever. I broadcast on Facebook too, and I'm just trying to break out of my local into more of the YouTube. You never know who's going to be out there type of thing. Okay, next song is by Frou Frou. What is her name? I always want to say it's Florence and the Machine, but that's a different person. I'm pretty sure, yeah. But the name of the song, let me think of it. I'm not good at remembering words and names, which is a good reason for me to be just sitting here doing this instead of getting lost in the technical stuff like, rah! Just work on the guitar and singing. Like I always put that on the back burner because I'm like, well, I can kind of already play guitar and I can sing, but that's not the point, you know. The point is to, first of all, learn the lyrics, you know. I don't want to be I can't be reading lyrics if I'm going to be serious performing. Right. I kind of like the fact that I don't want my friends watching what I'm doing, because a lot of it's personal, you know. I like the idea of playing to people that aren't involved with me personally, that just want to get what they can from the music and just enjoy it and be inspired, you know. So yeah, this is kind of difficult and weird, but I'm seeing one thing I can do is have a set list ready and just go down the set list, and I think this will become more easy, and that'll give me something to hang on to. And the other reason is I can't think of song names, like Let Go, it's called Let Go. I have to like sing the whole song to my head. Another thing is, sitting down like this really hurts my back, hurts my neck. If I'm standing up, it's a lot better. So I think I'm going to try to keep these short, where I'm just standing up and raise the camera up and all that stuff. I like the idea of having the Vox amp in the picture though, so I don't know how I'm going to do that. I was doing this thing where I was broadcasting from a couch, just sitting on the couch, and I had my amplifier like right behind my head, pretty much on a table behind the couch, and it looked cool, and of course it sounded cool, and it was really easy to mic just with one mic, because it's like all coming from, I'm close to the mic, my amp's back there, You know, I always play tube amps unless I'm using my Roland Cube on a gig that I don't care about, you know. But I want to care about all of my gigs, you know. Let Go is not in here. Oh, damn it. Well, that's another reason to do this. Let me just download it. So I'm using Songbook Pro, I think it's called, for my lyrics. Let Go doesn't come up. Okay, there it is. All right. Now, you can view it with the chords on the lyrics, or with it to just be lyrics, and I've got it just be lyrics, so I don't have to scroll so much. And I don't sing this one, but Angelica is going to sing it. And I believe it's in the key of F. Some kind of figure. Like a figure is something that's not strumming, and it's something that several musicians can do together. It's a determined, specific part that's written in. So I'm just kind of making up. It has a thing that travels in fourths. Sorry to waste time with that. I don't know. Drink up, baby, down. Are you in or are you out? Leave your things behind, 'cause it's all going off without you. Excuse me, too busy writing your tragedy. These mishaps, you bubble wrap. And you know I do what you're like. Let go, jump in. Oh, well, what you waiting for? It's alright, 'cause there's beauty in the breakdown. Let go, just get in. Oh no, it's so amazing. Oh, it's alright. There's beauty in the breakdown. Gains more as it gives, and it rises as it falls. So hand me that remote. Can't you see all that stuff's a sideshow? Such boundless pleasure, we've no time for later. Now you can't await your own arrival. 20 seconds to comply. So let go, jump in. Oh, well, what you waiting for? It's alright, 'cause there's beauty in the breakdown. Let go, just get in. Oh, it's so amazing here. It's alright, 'cause there's beauty in the breakdown. really glad to be learning that song. At first, it was a very enigmatic song to me because it has a lot of layers and it's got cellos and electronic drums that are amazing. But the cool thing is it's still a good song, even without the specific original arrangement. But it's really good. The bass blew me away. It's like this drum and bass jungle type thing, which I was really into at the time. Early 2000s, I guess. Okay, I think that's maybe 4 songs we did. I really wanted to do Yoga by Bjork, so I'm just gonna pull it up. Like I said, I don't sing this one, but Angelica, my wonderful Polish friend, tattoo artist, model, sings it, and I get to just play piano or guitar and maybe sing a little bit, you know. I'd like for our group to grow, but we're starting as a duo, and because we can do the whole sound, and it's easier to move with 2 people to go and do things, and to do them in a nice, deliberate, and organized way. So we're starting as a duo, and we'll probably always be a duo, and then have other musicians that we kind of add on, like friends that I already know that will play drums and bass and, you know, keyboard, and that would be amazing. And most everybody needs to make money for their time, and a lot of these, almost all of my musician friends, you know, have bookings. All their weekends are booked up or whatever, you know, so that has its special requirements and considerations, but I am not booked up because I don't like doing those kinds of gigs. And Angelica, and I'm taking care of my mom, that's my full-time job now. And Angelica's busy. She's booked up with other things which are not always during the weekend, and so it kind of does well. So we're just hoping for the best with all of that. It's a dream, really, for both of us to do this group. She's never performed like. Sorry, I hear the camera turning on and off. It'll come back. She's never performed like this except when she was like a child, like in music school in Poland, you know. So we'll see more of us together, but I'll be doing the solo thing. Okay, so Yoga by Bjork. We have a orchestra here that a friend of mine actually heads up, and several of my friends are in it. It's called the Florida Bjorkestra, and I think some of the people that are in it have actually played, and maybe still do play, with the Florida Orchestra. I wouldn't be surprised. Like, I know some of my friends do play with the Florida Orchestra, and I play violin, and that's kind of one way I know some of these people, but just through mutual friendships from the last 20 years or so. So this song, I don't know if they do it in the Florida Bjorkestra, but I've never actually caught their show. You know, that would be nice to go and hang out and do that. All these accidents that happen follow the dot. Coincidence makes sense only with you. You don't have to speak. I feel emotional landscape. They puzzle me. The riddle gets solved, and you push me up to. Yeah. I'm in the right key. So there's some chords. I don't know what they are. All these accidents that happen, follow the dot. That sounds right, that's right. Coincidence makes sense only with you. You don't have to speak, I feel. I'm just walking through it. Emotional landscape. They puzzle me. Not correct. Puzzle me. The rhythm it's on. And you push me to up to the state of. So it's like emergency. There's a figure there. It's an important state of. Try. State of emergency. Oh, so that's where the figure is. So state of emergency. It'd be nice if I could put a B flat in the bass. That's going to be a tough one. So that's how I would like to do that, if for certain settings. So that's tough. How beautiful to be state of emergency. So maybe I could do an octave lower so I can have the B flat thing in the bass. Not much easier, if at all. But I could use my open E string for the second. Do a melodic. Well, that's not going to be very advantageous. Either way, it's tough, but I think I like the lower one better. But how beautiful to be. It's where I want to be. The interlude. I don't know, but there's it does it. Something like that. All that no one sees, you see what's inside of me. Every nerve that hurts, you heal deep inside of me. You don't have to speak, I feel emotional landscape. Puzzle me, the riddle gets solved. Now, like the second chorus, it says pre-chorus and chorus. I don't really know what the arrangement is, but that's that song. Great song. That's a lot of these songs. It's taken me years to choose because they're right in the right spot for like. We still on? Good. Yeah, they're warning the strength current bit rate is lower than the recommended bit rate. Oh, I don't know. Hopefully it's streaming okay. I got some kind of warning I'll have to look at. Curated these songs over my whole life, really. And they're kind of converging with the opportunities that I have today, which are mostly based on the network that I have of people who are still alive and haven't drug overdosed and who are living healthy lives and taking what their best is and what their passions are, along with mine as well, and finding something magical that starts from the heart, and something that can be real, so we can just self-actualize our childhood dreams and things like that. So yeah, those are a lot of the core tunes. I mean, I've got a bunch of other fun songs in here that are just moody and cool. There's so many. I just, my mind, this is a free-form type of thing, and it's exploration, and it's getting in touch with the childlike playfulness and discovery. So that's wonderful when your mind starts to feel free to give you suggestions and to say, what if? You know, and that's the way my personality is. So I'm happy to cultivate that. You know, I like to have a set list as well. Like if I'm doing a show, a 45-minute showcase, and we'll have a set of 10 songs or whatever. And that's ideal for me. Definitely not interested in doing 4-hour gigs because that reveals too much of yourself. 1.5 hours is really good if you have an audience that will have it. And I think there's an audience for 1.5-hour shows. That's generally a good one. If you're doing a showcase, they might be 45 minutes or an hour or so with other bands. Yeah, let me see if this song is in here. This is one that I haven't done in, literally in years. But it's not Icelandic, but one of those Scandinavian type of bands. It's like the videos, she's like floating above a road at night, and it's creepy. And the name is Röyksopp, I think. If I don't spell it right. Oh, there's 2 songs that I have from here. So I'm excited about this. There's one called Here She Comes Again by Röyksopp. Here she comes again, trouble on her brow. So that's A minor. If we did it in E minor, here she comes again. It's a bit too low. So yeah, A minor. I mean, I could do other keys. I could. Here she comes again, troubled on her brow. Here she comes again, with worries she can't hide. Who can stop the rain pouring down inside? Who can keep her sane, give her peace of mind? Okay, so that's that song. Very breathy. I feel a little lightheaded doing that. I really want to turn my fan on. But that song, if you listen to the original, there's an octave voice thing going on through like the whole thing. A very nice voice. It's really good. So here she goes. Here she comes again, troubles on her brow. Where she can't hide. And who can stop the rain pouring down inside? Who can keep her sane and give her peace of mind? Really cool electronic thing in the background of that. Check my stream. I don't know. Looks like it's doing okay. The other Röyksopp is called What Else Is There? Trying to hear the essence of this one. I'm gonna do a Little Dragon tune after this one that I've been working on. I have another guitar here that's tuned to it, so I might plug that in. What else is there? Is just I just want to check it out for a second. It was me on that road, but you couldn't see me. Too many lights on. No one here. Oh yeah, it's like a 16th, 8th note. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. It was me on that road, but you couldn't see me. Too many lights out. No one near here. It was me on that road, still couldn't see me. And the flashlights and explosions. Roads ending nearer, cover distance but not together. I am the storm, I am the wonder, and the flashlights, nightmares, sudden explosion. I don't know what more to ask for. I was given just one wish. I like that. I like that. I like that in this key. So you can do this. It's about you and the sun, the morning run. Story of my maker, having what I ache for. Got a golden ear, got a golden ear. I cut and spear. And what else is there? Roads getting nearer. We cover distance, but not together. I am the storm, I am the wonder. Flashlights, nightmares, sudden explosions. I don't know what more to ask for. I was given just one wish. Roads getting nearer, we cover distance but not together. I am the storm, I am the wonder, and the flashlights, nightmares, sudden explosion. This next part, I don't know how it goes. There's no room where I can go. There's no room where I can go. You've got secrets too. Yeah, it's definitely there's no room where I can go, and you've got secrets too. So it's 2 chords. No, oh, I missed a chord. Flashlights, nightmares, sudden explosion. How did I recover distance? Oh, you know what that probably is? It stays the. F sharp minor. I don't know. It says F sharp minor. La da da da. Distance and not, I don't have to do it that way, but okay, we've covered like 5 or 6 songs now. I said I was going to do the Little Dragon. So before I try it on my crazy tuning guitar, I want to try it with regular tuning, just in case I want to do it in regular tuning sometimes and have Angelica sing it, because that's a crazy tuning. I have to bring a whole guitar just for that tuning. I have enough guitars, but that's a lot of stuff to bring around. I mean, just for one song, it's a little bit crazy. And the tuning is so difficult, I can't really just tune it. I don't know. All right, Little Dragon. Really like Little Dragon. They're an extremely influential group, I think, on a lot of bands. Oh dear. There's a lot of tablature in this one. Crystal Film, it's called. This one was probably maybe their best video that they ever did. It's a good song. Okay. I've never tried it in regular tuning, so this is a super disorienting song for me, so we could do something like that. Just playing with moving the bass line around. See, that could work. I lost my grip and my vision's gone dull. Swing my hip like a dancer gone numb. Saw you shout, I saw the skeleton run. Something missing from my memory. Okay, obviously that's not right. So. Lost my grip and my vision's gone dull. Swing my hip like a dancer gone numb. Saw your shadow, saw the skeleton run. There's something missing from my memory of you. So, memory of you. Okay. You shake my world from the ground to my head. A distant noise that'll wake me out of bed. I listen as the walls cave in. I'm hanging on 'cause your memory's dead. I like this. I lost my grip. I balance it on a piece of paper. True, you wanna trip. It's waving in and I wait for later. Ooh, it's leaning in on my yesterday. Ooh, it's sneaking in on me, on me. I like this. I think I like this better than tuning the guitar. I got a house and an eaton from. So for the verses, I'm not sure what the bass does. Got a house and an eaton from. Painted letters, painted walls and letters upside down. It's a very spaced out song, you know. I tried to hold on, but you're gone. And then I try to let go, but your memory's still on. Okay, so I got a house and an eaton from. Painted walls and letters upside down. I try to hold on, but you're gone. But your memory's still on. Ooh, I lost my grip. I balance it on a piece of paper. True, you wanna trip. It's waving in and I wait for later. It's waving in and I wait for later. Ooh, it's leaning in on my yesterdays. Ooh, it's sneaking in on me, on my, on me. that from now on. That's the real purpose of these videos, so I can really try things out in the open, try new things. Yes, that feels good. There's so many songs I have in this device that are like, not super top 40, but for me, top 40, which is like, I don't do Jimmy Buffett, but I have other songs in here that are like pretty mainstream, and even those songs are not my style anymore. Like Harvest Moon, come a little bit closer, see what I've got to say. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty. Whatever. Yeah. Just like children sleeping, we can dream the night away. It's pretty, but I don't want to do pretty, and I don't want to do songs that are about being okay, basically. Being like just pretty songs about being okay. I guess they can be popular, or a lot of popular songs are like that. Back in the day, anyway, I think that things got a little darker as time went on, but that's just for mainstream music, There's always real music that is more introspective and free and to explore. So, and I've got my originals too, and that's a whole nother compartment, Let me see if I've got that in here. I keep my lyrics in a different, I don't keep my original songs on this. I need to do that. I have a lot of clerical work to do, transferring lyrics over to my app. It's one of those things I don't want to do because it brings up a lot of fear, like doing my originals brings up a lot of fear. I don't know why. Maybe because I feel like it's a big project and I don't want to get into it because it requires a whole nother persona, because doing cover tunes is one persona, doing originals is a different persona, because you have to rewire your brain in order to do originals. I do, but I like my originals. I have a song, it's like, roughly, make me bad, give me something that I never had, way to break free, Underground Railroad to my destiny. Make me hard, need someone who will give me a brand new start, need somebody who will help me start. Yeah, make me hard. I need somebody who will help me start. There's a lot of people talking like they never did before. Something's rising from the ghetto, not the ghetto. Something's rising from the gutters, trying to come out. There it is. Why you got to make me bad? Whatever, One of my favorite songs I've written, I was living in Asheville, North Carolina at the time I wrote that, living in my van basically. And it was a real song for me. And people like that one, my friends that I've showed it to. So that one's staying in my originals. You can hear my toes cracking probably. Sorry. I'm stretching my feet because it feels good right now. So that song is going to stay in there, and I've got a few other originals. I'm going to start with probably 3 originals. I've actually got hundreds of originals, of course, because I've been writing my whole life, since I was like 12 years old. And but I'm just going to start with like 3, because I'm really trying to boil this down. I'm trying to boil this down to a very good show, basically. So that might be enough for this video. I'll just scroll through here. Like I said, through all these tunes I used to think these tunes were cool, but I'm realizing that only about 5% of the songs, 5%, 5 out of every 100 songs are songs that I like, songs that I want to do. So we're boiling this down to something that I really like, and I've just gone over so many songs in my life, maybe 1,000 songs, that I can just kind of do. I would have to look at the lyrics and I'd have to practice them before I did them, but they're in there and I'm familiar with what those songs stand for and how they feel. And so of that spectrum and that array, I know that certain songs are like, you know what, that song sticks. It sticks with me, There's some Cure songs too. Really trying to do slightly more obscure songs. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn my fan on. It's very nice. Take a drink of water. I'll do one more song. And this has been good for me. I'm going to do some more broadcasts, today, tonight. Might be on Facebook, but hopefully the sound is on. I didn't even check. Yeah, I see some green little, I don't know what they call it, marching ants. I don't know what they call them. All right. How long have we been going? Are we still going? Are we going? Yeah, we're still going. Okay, it's been about an hour, so let's make it about an hour long. Usually I go about a little over an hour, and then I'm gonna stop and listen, see how the audio sounds, and all that stuff. This is a nice condenser mic. Someone donated to the studio. It's made by Blue, and it's called a Blueberry mic, and I really like it. Yeah, I might sound a little dark. I turn my highs down. It's a problem I have. Like for my ears, I turn my highs down. I have very sensitive ears, so it might sound a bit dark. I'm trying to find a happy medium and a way to hear what I need to hear in my, eventually in my headphones, but to have it coming out in a way that's mastered and EQ'd so that it, it's not too bassy. Hopefully, it's just like, could be a matter of finding the right headphones that aren't, finding headphones that are warm sounding. All right, I don't know what song to do at this point. Oh, I've also got a screen popper stopper I'm going to put on this. Blonde Redhead, that's another band I really like. Let's look up Kings of Convenience. So that's another band that has stuck with me, and I was looking at their tunes. I've got 3 of them right here, but there's others, like they've got I'd rather dance with you than talk with you. So why don't we just move into the other room? There's a place for us to shake and let us do. How it goes. I'll make you laugh by acting like a guy who sings, and you make me smile by really getting into the groove. You know, I'd rather dance with you than talk with you. So why don't we just move into the other room? There's a place to shake and hey, I really like this tune. Even if I don't know how it goes, you know, even if I don't know. It's a nice fun tune, you know, it's see, that's a, what do you call that? I don't know. It's just a lighthearted, upbeat, fun song, and it's nice the way he does his production, and you know. So, and then here's another song. Here's another song that I haven't really done well on, but we'll just keep this as Kings of Convenience, and then it'll be done. Hey baby, let's go. Acting so tough, didn't know you had it in you to be heard at all. You waited too long. You should have hooked me before I put my raincoat on. I'm going to listen to it real quick. Kings of Convenience, if you haven't gotten into them as a musician or whatever, you might like them. It's really it's a matter of taste, you know. Like for me, I like soft sounding stuff. And they've got that, and see what key they're in. I'm just listening here.
Hey baby,
Hmm?
Mrs. Cole, acting so tough, didn't know you had any to be hurt at all. You waited too long. You should have hooked me before I put my raincoat on. Can't get it,
Oh, that's the part.
can't see.
Can't see.
You were fronting because you knew you'd find yourself vulnerable around me.
Can't get it. Can't get it. Can't see.
You feel vulnerable around me.
It's a cute song though. Sweet. So I'm gonna try it now. I've got the fan on. There's a little bit of white noise. Yeah, you know, some people like white noise. I just like the fan blowing on me. So I'm gonna do the part that was the hardest for me, the one that I didn't know. I'm gonna do that first, so I don't forget it, because I just listened to it. So that was. Can't get out, can't see. You were fronting because you knew you'd find yourself vulnerable around me. Can't get out, can't see. You're vulnerable around me. Hey baby, Mrs. Cole, acting so tough, didn't know you had it in you to be heard at all. You waited too long. You should have hooked me before I put my raincoat on. Can't get it, can't see. You were fronting because you knew you'd find yourself vulnerable around me. Can't get it, can't see. You feel vulnerable around me. I'm singing it a half step higher than they do, so I would probably figure out a way to do it a little bit lower because you don't want to strain or it won't sound soft. And you have to sound soft. You have to relax. I have to relax all this. Can't get it, can't see. You're running because you know. When you get to the higher notes. Can't see. You feel vulnerable around me. Lots of diaphragm. Very little straining here. Ooh. Hard to do. That's the right way to sing. And that's what I'm working on. But that I wouldn't want to do in the key of E major 7. They were down here. Can't see you fronting because you know you find yourself vulnerable around me. Can't get it. Can't see. You feel vulnerable around me. Yeah, we could do it like that. That's a different, I've never tried that. I just discovered that way of playing it, and that makes me want to keep that song in the set. So, I don't know if it'll fit into the group that I'm doing right now. Yeah, it probably would. Maybe she could sing the harmonies because there's 2 parts, so that would be good. So it'd be nice for me to be able to sing some lead, and for her to sing most of the lead probably. She also plays some piano, and she can do some percussion. She can play bass. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm just going to try not to sabotage it by making it too ambitious, too difficult. I'm always trying to take things away, not add things to it. I have to remind myself, take things away. You can put a lot of stuff at first, you know, when you're starting a band. You try a lot of things, and that can be difficult. It can be taxing. It's hard. At the same time, it's fun and gratifying, but at the same time, you're like, oh, that sounded bad. And it's like, let's just not do that. And then you, like with me and Angelica, I played guitar. I was trying to do a bunch of stuff all at once, like use all the loopers and the MPC-1 sampler, full production. And then we were like, let's just try it with guitar and vocal. And we were both like, that's what we were looking for. I guess if you're good, you should be able to sound good with just a cappella, with no instruments except your voice, or with just voice and guitar. I'm big on voice. I'm big on harmonies too. That's the next level. Or unison, whatever you want to call it, ensemble vocals. And supporting the voice with the instruments. So with guitar, I love talking about this stuff. I'm trying not to be mean when I say this, but I wish guitarists didn't just strum the guitar. I like bass notes with strumming, but I also really like muted power chords, which is just like, there's that one chug guy talking about, will it chug? It's like the gent sound, but I'm not using distortion, so I have a clean sound, so it really relates to, for me, supporting vocals with this edge of breakup type of sound. It's mostly clean. That's just that's my style. I've always just been a clean player. This guitar, I'm trying to get used to the mini humbuckers. They're very bright. So I've got the treble turned all the way down on my Vox. It's actually the tone cut. It's turned completely all the way down. And on the guitar, I turned it down on the amp because I like the way the amp attenuates treble. But the little guitar is a passive instrument, so I didn't want to cut what it already had. So I turned the treble down on the amp so that my guitar would have a higher output, which will mean a cleaner sound and a better signal to noise ratio and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know. I don't know what this sounds like, but I'm gonna listen back, you know. Check, check, 1, 2. I can tell there's not a lot of treble. I turned the treble so far down, it's probably gonna sound muddy, but that's all right. I'm having a good practice. This other Kings of Convenience song, God, we must have gone an hour and 20 minutes now. Hour and 12, all right. Just see what that bit rate warning is about. It's like it wanted me to stream at a higher bit rate. I don't know why. Recommended bit rate. Stream bit rate of 6,800. Wow. Yeah, I don't know why my bit rate is so low. I'm just using the automatic setting from OBS. I don't know, whatever. Just as long as the audio sounds good, that's what I want. Why should this? I guess they want to be able to stream it in like Super HD or something. I don't know. Probably want to stream in 4K. No, I can't. I'm not gonna be able to do that. I don't care about 4K, you know. I'll have to read about that. It's annoying me right now. All right, camera will be right back. I heard it click. All right, this song is Rocky Trail by Kings of Convenience. Another really whispery song. It looks like it's shape chords. E, A, D, G, B, E minor, I guess. Oh, these glasses are really digging into my side of my head with these headphones right now. So one more time, say we give it. It says key of F. I don't trust these charts. One more time, say you give me one more time. One last chance to speak my mind. Speak again. Let's start from what we left unsaid. You know harmonies? Here we go. And here we go. Where is it? Brave enough to go climbing a wall so high, no sun. Brave enough to go climbing a wall so high, no sunlight. So high, no sunlight is seen through into I don't know. Brave enough to go traveling around the world without money to eat or sleep for. Seeing what you can do with your hands and feet. I feel there is no question about it. Almost anything you can imagine. Almost any goal you will get there. A little difficult, you know, the vocals, but they're really nice. And I'm gonna stop now because too many things hurt. Thank you for joining and viewing. I'll be back. You know, subscribe. Maybe it'll tell you to check in. This was a good session. I need to take a break and listen back and organize these songs that I worked on. A lot of progress. Thanks for being here.